Hello YouTube, the Jersey Shark here. No, this isn't me on my, sports card channel. I'm actually going to, put aside that channel and put that on my main channel. Oh, let me adjust my mic here. There we go. So here's a long needed update video for you guys. Basically, I'm going to explain future plans and the name change. Changed my name twice now. Originally, I was going to go with Night Raid Gaming. Even though I'm not really going to do anime content on this channel like I always wanted to do, I figured let me at least make it anime related just to pay homage to how my channel once was, but instead I decided to go with the Jersey Shark just because it's a name I've used for, well, it's been my gamer tag for, I want to say 3-4 years now, and it's been my PlayStation Network name for 2-3 years as well. And it's a name I use on other platforms as well. That is my Twitter. I'd say that's my personal Twitter, but I don't see myself making another Twitter, and I usually just use Twitter for sports and whatnot. But I will leave, if you do want to give me a follow, go right ahead. I'll leave a link to my Twitter in the description. That's where I'm going to be posting cool stuff I get in the mail before I upload them to the channel and whatnot. I'm not going to make an Instagram, though, because A, I don't use Instagram much, and B, my personal Instagram, I believe, uses that name as well. But again, I don't use Instagram, really. It's just a lot of my other family members do, so that's why I really got one. But most of the time, I'm just posting on Facebook. Probably will make a Facebook, though, for the channel as well. But anyway. So I feel a name change was needed since I'm pushing more towards video game content, whether it's my video game pickups or gameplay videos. I do plan on streaming, and I definitely plan on recording and finishing randomized playthroughs of the Fire Emblem GBA games. After this video, I'm probably going to record as many episodes as I can while I do have the house to myself, because I'm the type of guy who does not like recording gameplay videos like that when my parents are around. And that's the same thing with streaming, because I would love to start streaming BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and that's actually why I'm on my Steam library. I'm going to go through my games just so we have an idea of future future content. There we go. But definitely going to play a lot of Cross Tag Battle. That's a game I want to play competitively, or get back into playing competitively. And I've switched over from playing fighting games on the PlayStation 4 to the PC, except for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, which desperately needs, what's it called, netcode, I think? Is that the term? I know people hate that term, but yeah, that game desperately needs it. It's actually a hard fighting game to get into. I myself do not have a PlayStation 5, and I do not see myself getting a PlayStation 5 until some point next year. I did pre-order the new Guilty Gear game that's coming out next year for the PlayStation 5, so I just need to get one by April, which I can easily accomplish, plus I feel they will be easier to get by then. But ultimately, that is why I went with the name change, and I don't see myself changing my channel in the foreseeable future. As far as my personal blog, that's where I'm going to do my top 10 videos. I want to get back to my writing ways, because when I was younger, heading into, I want to say middle school and up until sophomore year of high school, I was really into writing, and as you guys know, my friends and I had our own gaming blog, so I kind of want to get back into that. And I would love to start writing up fanfics again. I did that a lot when I was younger, too. And then, of course, over time, school gets busier, and then you just kind of don't really have the time for that. So my blog is going to stay as Reservoir Warrior. I'm not going to change it to the Jersey Shark, so at least there's that. And I do have a Twitch account under Reservoir Warrior. I don't plan on using that as my main Twitch account, though. I'm going to use that for other streamers I follow, just because I've had that one for years. But if I do plan on streaming on Twitch, I'll make a new account and everything. But as of right now, I plan on streaming on YouTube. I'm still weighing my options. I don't know if it's better to stream on YouTube or Twitch, but I've built my entire foundation on YouTube, so I feel it makes most sense, and I feel it's easier to stream on YouTube. Especially if I'm doing it from my PlayStation, which I've done only a few times in the past. But I do have a webcam, but I actually bought that webcam to point at my fight stick, so you guys can see my movements. But eventually I'll probably will get a face cam. I'm not shy like I used to be with showing my face and whatnot, but that is something I'm going to look for in the future. And then what I plan on doing right now is actually saving up to get a computer that's dedicated for either A, streaming, and B, editing videos, because you guys know me, I never edit videos, so I feel getting a PC just for that makes a lot of sense. So, thinking if I really am smart and save up my money, I can probably get that done by the end of next month or January. I know holidays are coming and I have to buy gifts for family and whatnot, but if I just put aside buying video games and trading cards, I should be able to do that. Although there are a couple boxes of Cypher I want to buy. As far as Yu-Gi-Oh goes, I've just been picking up Ultimate Rares and whatnot. And I'm going to let you guys know right now, there probably will not be a video games pickup for this month, because I don't see myself buying games between now and next week. Even, it is Black Friday, but still. If I do buy anything for Black Friday, you guys would see it in January's video. Or December's video, excuse me, but like I said, I do have to push that aside if I really want to focus on getting a PC for streaming and video editing and whatnot. I guess that would also mean I would use it for gaming, but I do love this laptop and whatnot. I'm trying to think, maybe I should ask for... What I actually was going to ask for the holidays is that SNK arcade cabinet. That's still what I really want. Even as a kid, I've always wanted to have my own arcade cabinet, and I figured why not the SNK one, because whenever I went to arcades, the games I would really play would be King of Fighters, Metal Slug, Arctic Thunder, Hydro Thunder. Obviously those aren't on the SNK one, but they do have a plethora of King of Fighters games on that arcade cabinet, and they do have a lot of Metal Slug games too, so... And other fighting games as well, and some sports games, so I feel I would really enjoy that. But anyway, let me show my Steam library, and then I'll actually go to Game Pass Ultimate and show you guys what I have downloaded there. I want to see what else they added to Game Pass Ultimate, but... Yeah, this is my Steam library I've had over the years. I think it all started with 100% Orange Juice, BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, and Fallout New Vegas. I believe those were the first 3 games I ever purchased and downloaded on Steam. A lot of these games aren't downloaded yet because I recently had to reformat my external hard drive, unfortunately, so I haven't gotten those re-downloaded yet, but eventually everything will be re-downloaded. So yeah, there's everything. And I think I have to buy a new fight stick as well. One of my buttons broke. That was my own fault. That was when I was actually modding it and putting in new buttons. I accidentally cut one of the wires, so there's that. And then another button decides to work when it feels like it. And then for some reason, with some of the games, it just does not like my fight stick. It won't even let me change the settings or anything, which sucks. Luckily for cross tag battle, works fine. Tekken 7, it works fine. Even though I am utter trash at Tekken 7. Like, I'm a bare bones beginner when it comes to Tekken 7. Haven't tried Street Fighter 5 with my fight stick yet on PC, but if I were to play on PlayStation 4, I have no problems. Which is unfortunate, but Soul Calibur 6, for some reason, my controls were crazy. Forget about trying to play Under Night In-Birth, that just does not like my fight stick. And, King of Fighters 02 worked, so that's good. And I forgot of Guilty Gear. Which one? Yeah, Double X Accent Core Plus R. That one didn't really like my fight stick too well either. But, Revelator did, so. But I don't know how the, player base is for that. I know this one's going to get a bigger player base because of, netcode. King of Fighters 02 has a netcode, and it plays like its arcade counterpart, which is amazing. And then In-Birth is going to have a netcode update as well, which is really nice. That's why a lot of people are back into that game. And what's funny is it's actually nominated for Best Fighting Game at the Video Game Awards show. Oh man, those nominees, woof. Oh, speaking of that, that just reminded me I want to start doing rant videos as well. That's something my cousins have actually wanted me to do for years. So I figured, yeah, why not? I mean, I think the last time I did a rant/discussion video was all the way back in 2013, 2014. And it was for, Fire Emblem Awakening DLC. It was the one where they added, characters from older titles with new art. And I did a discussion on that. For some reason, that video has thousands of views. I think that is the most interactive I've ever been with the comment section on any of my videos, which is pretty cool. And the funny part is, I remember I just recorded my laptop screen with... Were those the days when I had the Sony Bloggy Touch? It was either that, my old JVC Averio, or one of my phones. I forget. But it wasn't even that great of a quality video. This was before the days I used Screen-O-Matic and whatnot, but which is what I'm using to record this video. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, it's crazy how I've been doing YouTube for many years. You guys are probably wondering, well, why don't you have a lot of subscribers? And that's my fault. I don't put enough time and effort to my channel, and I purposely didn't do that. Because the whole point of me even having a YouTube channel was I just did it for fun, as pretty much a side hobby, so. Yeah, obviously if I put the time and effort, I would have had a lot more views. But anyway, other videos you could find on this channel. Anytime I do get a booster box and whatnot, I am going to open it. You guys just haven't seen me open any past Yu-Gi-Oh sets because I usually just open those right when I get at locals. I don't want to wait until I get home, and I don't like recording at locals. I just want to open up the product and whatnot, especially when it's a case split with friends, but in the case of Fire Emblem or Vanguard, probably going to be buying that online. Or when I do buy boxes again from Toy Wiz, I'll probably just keep them in my backpack and then wait until I get home. I miss locals. I really do. Because honestly at Toy Wiz, yeah, I buy the Vanguard boxes, but I don't need to necessarily open them there because Friday nights it's usually Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball, and Warhammer that's going on, so. And I never was able to go to Vanguard locals anyway, so. There's that. And what I like is that they're really focusing more on sports cards as well, which is great. I mean, in the past, that is where I'd get my hobby boxes from, because I really don't know any other stores near me in Jersey that sell sports cards. I'm pretty sure there is one, I just haven't bothered to look. Same thing with vintage video game stores. I know there's just, Gamer's Paradise, but I need to find other stores, because I would love to go retro game hunting. I'm not going to go to, like, garage sales and whatnot. That's not the type of person I am, but I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers, but I would like to see if there are other retro gaming stores out there where I live in Jersey. So, because oftentimes I'm just buying off websites. I feel like that's easier, especially nowadays, but who knows? And then let's go to Game Pass Ultimate. I believe PC is getting, whatchamacallit. Oh, it's good. Minecraft Dungeons has cross-platform play. I know they're getting EA Play, I believe, next month, which is great. And then over here is, where's my playhead? There we go. I don't like when I can't see my, time of recording. But anyway, on the left here, obviously, is all the games I have. So, Forza 7, Gears 5, Forza Horizon 4. What was that? Battletoads, I believe. New Super Lucky Tail. Bloodstained. Which one is this? Oh, Star Renegades, okay. Disgaea 4 Complete Plus, which I feel like I'm going to buy Disgaea 4 soon. Maybe I don't need to buy Disgaea 4 on my Vita, since I have this. I'll buy Disgaea 3 on my Vita. I was actually going to buy 4 or 5 Vita games from PlayAsia until I realized I can't use a certain payment method, so I'm like, oh, that's great. So instead, I finally caved and bought a playset of every ice barrier in DT minus the Synchros. But I did pick up a DT Brio. For some reason, I always thought I had a DT Brio. I didn't. I don't know why I thought I did. But I already had a DT, not Trish, Delorean and Gungnir. Dual Terminal Trish is a few $100s. I eventually will buy one, but oof. Minecraft Dungeons, Children of, was it Morta? Wasteland 3, Tohu, is that how you pronounce it? Luna Knights, Final Fantasy 9, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then finally Battle Chasers Night War. Did have Darksiders 3, but that's sadly not part of Game Pass Ultimate, or Game Pass anymore. So what do they add? River City Girls, Tetris Effect Connected. Oh, cool, I can finally play Celeste. Yeah, I never played that game before. East Shade. Alright, some games here pique my interest, but it's gonna be fun to see EA Play in there. Oops, no. There we go. Back to the screen. Alright, cool. So I think that's pretty much it. So basically, sum it all up, my channel is going to be how it was when I first started, just a mosh of a little bit of everything. I still collect CDs, believe it or not, and now I collect vinyls, so if I get any cool CDs or vinyls in the mail, I'll open those up. When I get special editions of video games, or anime Blu-rays, or limited edition video games, or anime, I'll open that up. I might start collecting manga again now that I'm going to have a bookshelf, but to be honest, I bought that bookshelf more for my video games. I might actually unload, or at least try to sell, almost my entire manga collection. And what I'll just keep are my Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle volumes, which eventually I do want to buy them all. I have read the manga, but that was many years ago when it came out. But I did find all my Nisekoi volumes, which I'm very happy about. Found all my Akame ga Kill volumes, because I know those two I have all the volumes of. Inspector, I don't think I ever bought Volume 9, shockingly enough. So I gotta buy that, and then I have pretty much all the volumes of those. Then I have to see if I'm missing any Akame ga Kill 0 volumes. But any manga series I've completed, I'll keep, and then the rest I'll try to unload. What would have been great is if there was an anime convention. There you go, there's Swap Meet, Meet M-E-E-T, not M-E-A-T, obviously. The way I pronounce that, oof. But I know in anime conventions there's always swap meets, so I could do that. And then, hey, if I'm lucky, I can find volumes for mangas I'm trying to complete. Like, I know I don't think I have all the volumes for Gundam Seed. I know I'm far behind on Thunderbolts and Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz, Glory of the Losers. Yeah, I forgot which volume I left off on for both of those, and I think there's a volume or two I need to repurchase for Thunderbolt just because of how destroyed the front cover is of some of my volumes. And I think same goes for one of my Akami ga Kill volumes, but I unfortunately might go the digital route, which I really don't want to do, but I think I'm going to have to in the future, which I'm also okay with because I know some manga, if I want to read them in English, I know they're digital only. I'm pretty sure Fuka was like that. And plus the Fire Emblem mangas, which you can find translated versions of online. And I think some of the Tales of mangas as well, so not a total loss. Makes me sad, but boy, do I miss doing those monthly manga hauls. I guess now the video games pickup replaced those, but anyway. So that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully this wasn't too long, at least it's not half an hour. But this update video was much needed. And yeah. Hope you guys look forward to the future as much as I am. I have a lot of video ideas planned. It's just having the time to record them all. It sucks how both my parents are working from home, but I just gotta seize any opportunity I have where I'm alone like this. So, stay tuned for my Fire Emblem. Oh, with the Fire Emblem randomizer Let's Plays. Instead of starting with Sacred Stones, I'm going to do Blazing Sword, then the Binding Blade, then finish off with Sacred Stones. Go in that order. And then I found out you can actually also play Path of Radiance randomized, which I'm definitely going to do, because I personally never beat that game. I know how it ends and everything, though, because I don't know if I've ever talked about that story, but basically I've seen my cousin beat it in one weekend when he was over for the entire weekend. Pretty awesome story, great times. My parents got so ticked off at us non-stop playing that game, they're like, alright, you guys have to go outside and play, and we're like, okay, and we just role-played Fire Emblem. Because I know I had like wooden and plastic weapons, so we would pretend we're some of the characters and whatnot. Good times. Good times. That was well over 10 years ago, though. That was when I was what? Path of Radiance came out in 2005. I was in... I think 4th or 5th grade? Yeah. Yeah, I was in 5th grade, actually. That's right, because I started middle school in 2006. Wow, jeez. And I'm 26 now. Man, I'm old. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. As always, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your continued support. We're on to bright and better things with this channel. So, yes, goodbye to the Reservoir Warrior name. It will live on in the blog, though, which there's a link for on the top of my channel. I think it says personal blog or something, and then in parentheses revamp. And yeah, I am actually working on my first top 10 list. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I just want to make sure everything's right and word choices are well and it's descriptive enough, but it's not too crazy. I feel me writing game recaps for a Lightning website has helped me get back into my writing mojo, so yeah, let's hope that's actually the case. I miss hockey. Anyway, thank you guys, like I said, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hope you like the channel art too. I very quickly and I feel poorly done. It's a very quick and poorly done edit I did, but hope you guys enjoy that. Anyway, enough of me rambling on like I always do. Bye for now.